with Kyle Evans. Kyle Evans.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet? Kyle Evans coming to you on the ones and twos here today. Today, we've got a special episode that I want to talk with you about, man. Welcome to your daily checkup from the neck up. Shout out James Rogers out there in Alabama for setting me up with this sweet hat, Be a Good Neighbor. Guys, we are going to talk today about something near and dear to my heart. Today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet, today you're going to get something unique. I was sitting there on my run this morning and I was like, man, what can I talk about today? What can I bring to the masses? What could be liquid hot magma for their palates this morning? And one of the things that I came up with, one of the things that I thought about was, man, how can I bring deviled eggs to my unique flavor of performance coaching, mindset, growth? And so what I came up with was the principles of deviled eggs, guys. The principles of deviled eggs. Now, some of you love them, some of you hate them. Doesn't matter, because there's wisdom there. There's juice there. And we're going to dive into that today. The principles of deviled eggs. What pressure reveals. Now, here's where we got. Stick with me here. There's something sacred about simple things. There is. An egg, for example, fragile, plain in its ordinary state, normal, until, ladies and gentlemen, it's placed in something like boiling water. That's when it changes now, right? It hardens then. It strengthens. It becomes something that you can use. And if you take that same egg, you slice it open, you mix a little cayenne, a little heat, a little paprika, a little seasoning, and you serve it up, baby, you just turn pressure into purpose. So today we're talking about that. Today we're talking about the principles of the deviled egg. What pressure reveals, purpose refines. So let's talk about the first principle here, the boil. Pressure builds purpose. You know what I've learned in my travels in my 37 years on this planet? Unfortunately, everybody wants transformation, but nobody wants temperature. Everybody wants transformation, but nobody wants temperature. We want the look of success without the sweat. We want the strength without the strain. We want the platform without the process. Guys, if the water's not hot enough, you're not growing, you're just soaking. Soaking in that comfortable bath. Now, a soak in a bath, it feels nice. But comfort doesn't create conviction. When the market shifts, when your business slows down, when relationships get tested, that's your boil. The water gets hot and you start asking questions like, why me? What if, stick with me here, what if instead of asking why me, we ask something like, what for? What is this for? What can I use this for? How can I transform this into something great? What lesson am I supposed to learn from this for? Because that's what heat does, ladies and gentlemen. It reveals what's inside of you.